Welcome to UCW Friday Night Fights. This is our last show of the evening. We've been going for 2.5 hours. We will probably round out about 3:15, 3.5, which is exactly what I was planning on, to be honest. We've got Harley Hathaway taking on Anton Graves in a 10-minute first-to-fall 1v1. We've got Alexander Kelly taking on Maximus Came in a one-on-one match, normal rules. We've got a one-on-one Extreme Rules match between Brianna Murtaugh Dish. Bradley Sparks will defend his UCW Light Heavyweight Championship against Miles Acid in a 10-minute Iron Man match. And the debut of the UCW Fights On Site briefcase in a UCW Last Man Standing elimination match, taking place in a 6-man elimination chamber where these men will be locked in, released at 120-second intervals, and the last man standing will walk out. The only way to be eliminated from this match is to be knocked unconscious, ladies and gentlemen. And the last man standing in this match will walk out with that briefcase right there. That briefcase can be cashed in at any time for the UCW Light Heavyweight Championship. My voice is so hoarse. I've been getting crazy. There's nobody in chat, as y'all can see. But I've been getting lit. Y'all should come check it out. This is UCW United Championship Wrestling. If you haven't subscribed, do it. If you haven't followed, do that. Always leave a like. Everything helps. Comments are always appreciated as well. You can find me at UCW United Championship Wrestling on Twitch and YouTube, TikTok. This is a one-on-one match for the UCW Friday Night Fights Championship. Anton Graves and Harley Hathaway making their way to the ring first. UCW's youngest contender on the roster, Harley Hathaway. The UCW Friday Night Fights champion, a bad man, Anton Graves. There he is, folks. And there it is, the UCW Friday Night Fights Championship. This is a one-on-one 10-minute time limit first to fall match. First man to be submitted, pinfalled, or knocked out will be the loser. That is what it's all for. Harley Hathaway's first championship opportunity his entire career. Anton Graves looking to put his dreams out. Big punch from Anton Graves. He's got Harley Hathaway up on his shoulders, bouncing him off the ropes. Big stomp from Anton Graves. Big punch to the face. Harley Hathaway showing no fear. Big bulldog to Anton Graves. Stomp to the back. Another big kick to the back. Anton Graves being much older than Harley Hathaway, taking advantage of any type of back problems. Big springboard off the top rope. And a standing jump with the athleticism of the young man that Harley Hathaway is. Harley Hathaway with a big kick to the face of Anton Graves. And then another Anton Graves with a reversal. Bouncing him against the ropes. He throws Harley Hathaway. Anton Graves goes under, and then a huge hip toss to Harley Hathaway. Working the neck of Harley Hathaway, Anton Graves. Big elbow drop. The kick up from Harley Hathaway. The kick to the knee. Big elbow to the face. Huge flatliner from Harley Hathaway. Feeling the energy of the crowd. Once again, if you want to be a part of that crowd, this is UCW United Championship Wrestling. Come check us out on Twitch or YouTube. Big kick from Anton Graves to the calf of Harley Hathaway. The jumping neck breaker from Harley Hathaway puts Anton Graves down. He's calling him to his feet. Over the top rope. Harley Hathaway, what's he looking to do? Sends himself outside. Big kick to Anton Graves. Punch to the face. DDT. Harley Hathaway in control of this match. He's got an apple. Those are the only things underneath the ring in a first to fall match. We do not want any weapons getting involved. Anton Graves has got the arm of Harley Hathaway trapped. Flipping him over. Cranking the head of Harley Hathaway. Anton Graves in control of this match, stomping on the back of the head of Harley Hathaway. And a huge knee as well. Just over 7 minutes remain in this match. A huge DDT from Harley Hathaway. He's going for the cover. Up to the top rope, Harley Hathaway. Throws him into the steel steps. Big punches to the face. Anton Graves up to the top rope. He decides not to. Harley Hathaway making his way inside the ring. Over the top. He wrenches the arm. Gets him up. Drops him down. Anton Graves clearly in control in this match. Just over 6 minutes remain. Harley Hathaway trying to pick up Anton Graves. He's too heavy for that. The elbow to the back of the head teaches him better. He's got him on his shoulders, dropping his face into the turnbuckle. Harley Hathaway has been bleeding for who knows how long. Anton Graves up to the top rope, looking to do a diving attack. Huge leg drop onto the much smaller.
Struggling to avoid major damage. Yeah, this is where you need to fight harder. Don't let the falls count anywhere stipulation get to your head.
Anton Graves, big kick to the face of Harley Hathaway. Blood flow coming more. Anton Graves underneath the ring. He's got an apple now too. Stomping on the arm of Harley Hathaway. Big kick to Anton Graves. Stomping on the arm. Big knee drop. Kick to the back. Harley Hathaway going for the cover with 5 minutes remaining. He's got the leverage of the ropes. Anton Graves able to kick out. Big punch from Harley Hathaway. Sends Anton Graves into the corner. Big elbow from Anton Graves. DDT. He goes up to the top rope once again. Harley Hathaway makes his way up to his feet. Anton Graves going for the double axe handle. Harley Hathaway able to reverse. He's throwing him against the ropes. Hurricane Rana from Harley Hathaway. He's going for the cover. Anton Graves still able to kick out. Off the bottom rope. Big reverse moonsault. He's picked up the apple. Anton Graves is gushing blood at this point. That was a big punch from Harley Hathaway. Anton Graves back up to his feet. Big shot to the midsection. He's got Harley Hathaway up once again. Flips him over. Anton Graves going for the cover. Harley Hathaway able to kick out at one. Big knee to the face of Harley Hathaway. Harley Hathaway standing up. Big punch to the face of Anton Graves. Drops him down on his head. 3.5 minutes remaining in this match. Anton Graves looking to retain. Harley Hathaway able to kick out. Anton Graves back up to his feet, calling Harley Hathaway, looking for something big, trying to put an end to this match. Big elbow from Harley Hathaway. He reverses. Dragon corkscrew on Anton Graves. Harley Hathaway could have just won this match. Anton Graves able to kick out. Just under 3 minutes remain in this matchup. Big punch to the face from Harley Hathaway. And then a kick to the leg, and then a kick to the face. Harley Hathaway with all the fight in the world. Grabbing Anton Graves by the head, throwing him around. 2.5 minutes remain in this match. If the clock hits 0 and there is no winner, Anton Graves will retain. Harley Hathaway calling Anton Graves up to his feet, over the top rope, off the top rope. Hurricane Rana from Harley Graves, or Harley Hathaway.
And this one's taken to the outside, looking for something, anything under the ring.
He's got the apple.
This isn't some kind of 90s arcade game. Don't pick that up from the floor.
Stomping on the arm. Big punch to the face. Anton Graves responds. Harley Hathaway with the hip toss. Going back to the apple. Stomping on the arm of Anton Graves. Going to smash the apple in the face of Anton Graves. Anton Graves has Harley Hathaway up. Choke slam down. Stomping on the ankles of Harley Hathaway, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Now stomping on the knee. 1.5 minute remain in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Harley Hathaway stomps on the arm of... Anton Graves stomps on the arm of Harley Hathaway, then a double axe handle to the back. Going up to the middle rope, Anton Graves diving down on Harley Hathaway. He's going for a cover. 1 minute and 15 seconds remain in this match. Harley Hathaway able to kick out. Anton Graves has got him up. Drops him down. He goes for the cover. 1 minute remains. Anton Graves retains by pinfall with 58 seconds remaining in the match. That was one for the books, ladies and gentlemen. Harley Hathaway did not win, but he earned the respect of Anton Graves and all of us.
He wasn't giving up that title. No way.
What a title defense by the
Anton Graves retains. Next up, we've got Alexander Kelly taking on Maximus Kang. No special rules, no stipulations. This is a one-on-one normal matchup. Making their way to the ring, Alexander Kelly. And his opponent making his way to the ring.
Here we go, guys.
We've got Maximus Kang. This is a one-on-one normal rule matchup. No special stimulations, no special ways to win. Pure wrestling at its finest here on UCW Friday Night Fights. If you are new, make sure to subscribe, like, and follow.
At any cost.
And he's taking on someone who acts like he has nothing to lose.
Maximus Kang's got Alexander Kelly over into the corner early.
It's always dangerous.
Alexander Kelly winding back, not able to connect.
Passes through and wrist lock applied.
A big wrist lock from Maximus Kang, showing control early in this match. Alexander Kelly not trying to submit down to his knees. He was able to reverse the arm lock with one of his own. Maximus Kang now trying to fight out of the same position he had Alexander Kelly in moments ago. He is not able to fight out of it, though. Alexander Kelly has that arm lock locked in deep. This does not look good for Maximus Kelly. Slamming him down.
Good defense there.
Maximus Kang with a big forearm to the face of Alexander Kelly. Throwing him into the rope. Big chop across the chest, running to the opposite corner. Alexander Kelly was going for a big kick. Maximus Kang reversing, slamming him down onto the ring. Now over the top rope. We might know. Climbing back inside. Maximus Kang, collar and elbow tie up once again. Alexander Kelly in the dominant position. He's got Maximus Kang's back. Flipping him over his shoulder. Maximus Kang has got the headlock on Alexander Kelly. That looks painful. Alexander Kelly squirming. Able to get out of it. Alexander Kelly looking for a big attack. Maximus Kang with a kick to the midsection instead. Got him up on his shoulders. Bouncing the face of Alexander Kelly off of the turnbuckle. Big kick to the face for Alexander Kelly on Maximus Kang, trying to turn the momentum of the match. Face buster from Alexander Kelly. Stomping on the face of Maximus Kang. Throws him into the ropes. Big knee from Alexander Kelly. Going for the cover. Maximus Kang able to kick out. Going for something big here. What's this? Knee to the face and then a lariat. Alexander Kelly feeling himself. He's going over the top rope. Big clothesline. Up to the top, Alexander Kelly. Big 5-star splash. What's up, Bryce? How's doing, DB mad? Going for the cover, Alexander Kelly. Stomping down on the hand. Maximus Kang taking control. Big punch to the face. Maximus Kang with a dominant position, grabbing Alexander Kelly by the back of the head. Big elbows to the midsection from Alexander Kelly. Refs still don't know their fucking camera angles. Dropping down the arm of Maximus Kang. Alexander Kelly going for a big kick in the midsection. Maximus Kang with a reversal of his own. He's got the head trapped. Picks him up. Alexander Kelly with a roll-up. Maximus Kang reverses. Alexander Kelly with a reversal of his own. And another. Maximus Kang. Alexander Kelly able to kick out. Big punch from Alexander Kelly. He's got the arm. There he goes. Once again, feeling himself. Big chop across the chest and then a punch to the face. Kick to the midsection. Alexander Kelly, what's he looking to do? Pile driver. My voice be doing shit like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Alexander Kelly throws Maximus Kang into the corner. Slams him down. Up to the top. Big lariat from the top rope from Alexander Kelly sends Maximus Kang down. Bounces the face of Maximus Kang off the turnbuckle. Alexander Kelly once again with the scoop slam. Going for the cover. Alexander Kelly wins. Not what I was expecting. Alexander Kelly usually gets beat from what I've seen. Now we've got our next match. Brianna Murtaugh versus Dish in a one-on-one Extreme Rules match. UCW Friday Night Fights. Like, follow, and subscribe if you're new. Making their way to the ring first. We've got Brianna Murtaugh. One of the baddest women in UCW. Won't be on UCW Friday Night Fights for very long. We've got Dish.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one.
Brianna Murtaugh and Dish. This is a one-on-one Extreme Rules match.
Throughout history, there have been laws and rules to keep society moving. Tonight, no
Dish with Brianna Murtaugh with a neck breaker to Dish. Grabbing the arm. Big drop kick to the face. Punch to the midsection.
Of Extreme Rules. Ah, you're right.
Brianna Murtaugh with a reversal. She's got the head trapped. Reverse DDT to Dish.
Having a couple of screws loose. I think I'm going a little nuts myself working alongside you two.
Brianna Murtaugh, big drop kick to the back. Stomping on the leg.
Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
Brianna Murtaugh with a chop across the chest, slamming Dish down onto her back. Elbow to the chest.
Really taking over. She actually looks invincible right now. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Brianna Murtaugh making her way under the ring. She's got a ladder.
Things are about to get high risk and very
Sliding into the ring.
go. Sliding back into the ring.
Dish throwing Brianna Murtaugh into the corner. Big clothesline into the turnbuckle, applying pressure to the chest of Brianna Murtaugh now. Goes outside, over the top rope, suicide dive.
She's locked in a little
Dish calling her opponent to her feet.
big.
Got her draped against the ropes. Clothesline over. I don't think Dish is done.
Oh boy, she's ready to attack.
She's going for something big over that rope. Suicide dive.
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Slams her down. Brianna Murtaugh back up to her feet. Dish throws her into the stairs.
That's got to be a tide turner. Extending their opponent's arm out for a big
Leg drop down onto the arm of Brianna Murtaugh.
run out of
Throws her back into the ring. Dish in the dominant position once again, going for the cover on Brianna Murtaugh. Brianna Murtaugh able to kick out before the 1 count. Bouncing the head off the turnbuckle. Dish has Brianna Murtaugh up on the top rope.
What is she looking for here?
She's climbing to the
What's Dish doing? This is going to be big. Onto the outside, the huge avalanche splash.
side. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense.
Dish making her way around the ring.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She's got a steel chair.
Chairs, but they can also
Brianna Murtaugh knocking out of her hand. Big kicks from Brianna Murtaugh.
and she's making her way to
Up to the top rope.
heading from the top.
Brianna Murtaugh, what's she looking to do? Big double axe handle onto Dish. Stomping on the back.
Measured stop.
Kick in the face, coming her way.
Followed up by another to the chest.
Murtaugh makes her way outside.
Back to the outside.
She's got that steel chair once again.
And back into the ring she goes.
Murtaugh making her way in. Dish with a big slap to the chest. Oh my! Throwing Brianna Murtaugh around. The chair goes down.
Here we go. Here's the
Dish going for the cover.
getting the shoulder up before
Brianna Murtaugh able to kick out.
And in sight here.
time for her to go home.
Brianna Murtaugh going for the cover.
She kicks out with authority. Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was
Big elbow from Brianna. Slamming the elbow down as well.
feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Dish making her way to her feet. Throwing her against the ropes. Drops down. Frog splash up. Big kick over.
Money.
She's got that ladder now. Propping it up into the corner.
The ladder in the corner. Getting positioned on the top rope. This is
She's got the legs. Big punch to the face of Dish.
all about
This is going to be huge off the top rope. Slams her down onto that chair.
that move wasn't originally intended for the top cover.
Does she have it?
Going for the cover on Dish.
She overcomes the
Dish able to kick out at 1.
aggressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Brianna Murtaugh working the neck of Dish now. Slamming her down.
It's not going to need a chiropractor.
Huge elbow to Dish.
Heading up to the
Up to the top rope.
To the sky.
5-star frog splash misses. Dish getting Brianna Murtaugh up to her feet. Brianna Murtaugh able to reverse, slamming her down. Big kick to the back. Dropping the leg down. She's got a chair. Taking it across the body. Big punch to the face of Dish. Brianna Murtaugh's got her back up to her feet. Double chicken wing. Big face buster from Brianna Murtaugh. She's going for the cover. Dish able to kick out at 2. Brianna Murtaugh's going for something big. The kick to the gut misses. Clothesline from Dish. Brianna Murtaugh making her way to her feet. Dish with a slap across the face instead. Dish has got the collar and elbow tie up. Brianna Murtaugh's on her shoulder. This is going to be big from Dish. Drops her down with a pile driver maneuver. Dish has got Brianna Murtaugh back up to her feet, going for a punch. Brianna Murtaugh able to reverse. She's got the head trapped. The huge suplex. Neck breaker. Dish isn't moving. Brianna Murtaugh wins. And our co-main event of the evening, Bradley Sparks will defend his UCW Light Heavyweight Championship against Miles Acid in a 10-minute Iron Man match. This is a 10-minute Iron Man match here on UCW Friday Night Fights. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good jazz. Follow on Twitch if you're new. It's a 10-minute Iron Man match once again for the UCW Light Heavyweight Championship. Making their way to the ring. Miles Acid standing in the middle. We've got Bradley Sparks, the UCW Light Heavyweight Champion, making his way down now. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. And the belt that comes along with that title. After tonight, that title becomes a lot more dangerous to hold. After this match, we've got the first ever UCW Friday Night Fights on Site briefcase. Winner will be crowned tonight. Miles Acid looking to become the third ever UCW Light Heavyweight Champion.
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right.
10-minute Iron Man match here on UCW Friday Night Fights. Bradley Sparks looking to defend his championship. Big knee to the midsection. He's got Miles Acid up on his shoulders early. Slams him down on his back. This is a dominant start for Bradley Sparks. Big kick to the face. Series of kicks from Bradley Sparks, and then a knee to the face sends Miles Acid spilling. Working on the legs now. Miles Acid makes his way to his feet. Up against the ropes.
Using the rope to their advantage. Punishing their opponent.
Big shot on that ropes. Big shot against the ropes, getting the work done on the arms of Miles Acid. The collar and elbow tie-up working against each other in this different tie-up match. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my fucking words right now. I've been doing this for 3 hours, though. I think that's part of it. Miles Acid has the head of Bradley Sparks locked up in a dominant position. Bradley Sparks throws Miles Acid. Big punch to the midsection. Ripcord lariat. Miles Acid is not moving very well. Able to kick out at before the 1 count, though. Bradley Sparks calling his opponent to his feet. Just over 8.5 minutes remaining in this match. Miles Acid with a reversal against Bradley Sparks, throwing Bradley Sparks onto the outside. Big punch to the face.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
dropping him down on the apron. Miles Acid going for the cover.
A kick out before the referee can get to one.
Just power out.
Bradley Sparks trying to make his way to his feet. Miles Acid keeping the attack on him where he has no option to. Ripping the arm away. Double axe handle across the back of Bradley Sparks.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Miles Acid up to the top rope.
From the top.
8 minutes remaining. Double axe handle off the top rope for Miles Acid. Sends Bradley Sparks onto his back. Miles Acid has got a chair.
He's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Big chair shots to the back.
He saw that one coming. Steal.
Another chair shot to the face of Bradley Sparks.
They're going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. And he slides
Miles Acid getting thrown into the ring. Bradley Sparks coming in. Big clothesline.
Attack has him floundering. He's definitely running into a roadblock here.
He flips over the ropes.
Awesome. That maneuver
Stomping on the leg.
speed kills.
A fourth of the clock is ticked away on the time limit. These competitors searching
Bradley Sparks.
to give them the upper hand.
Big drop kick into the corner from Miles Acid. Bradley Sparks kicking out at 2. Big kick from Bradley Sparks to the leg of Miles Acid. A huge combo ending in a knee. Bradley Sparks off the middle rope. Huge elbow. Bradley Sparks stomping on Miles Acid, sending him into the mat.
Have you seen stars?
Stomping on the other side now. Big kicks to the face. Now working the arm of Miles Acid. He's going to wrench it back. Now dropping the knees on the back of Miles Acid. Just over 6 minutes remain in this 10-minute Iron Man match. No falls have come this far. Big knee to the face from Bradley Sparks to Miles Acid. Sling blade as well. Bradley Sparks makes his way outside.
What does he have planned? He's looking for something.
Going under the ring. He's got a chair.
Oh boy, come on, not the chair.
Big chair shot across the back of Miles Acid. One for the midsection. Throws it down. Miles Acid laying on the outside. Just barely able to get himself up to his feet. And Bradley Sparks missing the spear through the ropes. Big punch to the face, grabbing the head. Big punches across the chest of Miles Acid. 10 chops across the chest of Miles Acid, sends him spilling out onto the floor. Bradley Sparks gets thrown in. Up to the top rope, Bradley Sparks stomping down on the body of Miles Acid. He's going for the cover. 5 minutes remaining in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Bradley Sparks not able to get his first pinfall in this one. Miles Acid kicks out. Calling his opponent to his feet. He's looking for a big spear here. He succeeds. Miles Acid laid out. Bradley Sparks going for a cover. That's one. Bradley Sparks now in a dominant position once again in this match at 1-0. Drops under. Throws him up. Big knee to the midsection and a kick to the face to finish it off. He's going up to the top rope.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about
Calling Miles Acid to his feet. Big kick to the face from Bradley Sparks. Miles Acid is flopping around. 4 minutes remain in this match. Up to the top rope. The moonsault. Stomps on the hand. He's going for a stomp. He succeeds. Big stomp to the face of Miles Acid. Bradley Sparks is grabbing that chair, taking it to the midsection of Miles Acid, now throwing it onto the head.
taking on a lot of offense here, guys. He's got to fight his way back into this.
Bradley Sparks calling his opponent to his feet one more time.
Down on a job.
Big reversal from Miles Acid. That's a huge DDT onto that chair.
Might have just sealed the deal on
He's going for the cover. 3.5 minutes remain in this match. Bradley Sparks able to kick out at 2. Miles Acid calling his opponent to the feet. Over the top rope. What's he looking to do? Huge lariat. Sends Bradley Sparks down. Miles Acid going for the cover. Bradley Sparks able to kick out at 2 once again. 3 minutes remain in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Huge reversal from Bradley Sparks. Miles Acid back up to his feet. Oh my God, the kill switch from Bradley Sparks. Miles Acid able to kick out at 2. The first person to ever kick out of the kill switch on UCW. Stomping on the arm. Miles Acid not looking good. Bradley Sparks to the outside. Huge springboard dive. Goes to stomp on the arm. He misses. Miles Acid with another huge DDT. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain in this match. Bradley Sparks does not kick out. Both men are tied at 1. Miles Acid focusing on the arm. Bradley Sparks looking for a comeback. 2 big clotheslines. Catches the foot of Miles Acid. Takes it out from underneath him. Bradley Sparks is looking electric. Throws Miles Acid against the ropes. Bradley Sparks with a sling blade. He's got the chair. 1 minute and 45 seconds remain in this match. Miles Acid makes his way back up to his feet. Kill switch once again from Bradley Sparks. 1, 2, 3. Bradley Sparks with 2. Miles Acid with 1. 1.5 minute remains in this match. Bradley Sparks with a big knee to the midsection of Miles Acid. Needs to keep him on the ground. Chair shot to the back. And another. He's going for another cover, trying to seal the deal. 1, 2, 3. Bradley Sparks with 3. Miles Acid with 1. Bradley Sparks in a comfortable position to retain his championship. A huge boot to the face sends Miles Acid spilling to the outside. 55 seconds remain in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Huge punches to the face of Miles Acid. Big stomp to the arm. Stomps to the chest as well. And a huge punch busts Miles Acid open late in this match. Bradley Sparks looking for something big on the outside. Slams him down on his back. Mounting for punches. Big stomp to the midsection. 25 seconds left. Bradley Sparks going for another cover. Thank you for the follow. God did. Big DDT from Bradley Sparks. Another pinfall for Bradley Sparks. 3 seconds remaining in this match. He will retain his UCW Light Heavyweight Championship. I don't personally add random people without you watching the streams a couple of times, interacting with you more in chat and stuff like that. So I personally won't add you. We do have a Discord for UCW if you really do like the content, though. !Discord, we'll pull it up. UCW Light Heavyweight Champion Bradley Sparks retains his belt, making a statement in his first ever title defense that it will not be the last. And now for our main event of the evening, the first ever UCW Fights on Site briefcase holder will be crowned in a last man standing elimination chamber match. All 6 of these men looking to change their career. There it is, the last man standing elimination chamber. Shogun Miles Kari makes his way to the ring first. And now our next contestant in this elimination chamber last man standing match are Burns McCarthy. And our next contestant making their way down to the ring, we've got the one, the only Greg Snyder. Making number 4.
Things are about to get good.
We've got Slade. And our first contestant who will start this match off, we've got Nate Nazareth, former UCW light heavyweight champion. And our last entrant into the first ever UCW Last Man Standing Elimination Chamber for the first ever UCW Fights on Sight briefcase. We've got Darren Epps. Once again, this is Friday Night Fights. We are crowning the first ever Fights on Sight briefcase holder. You can find it all at UCW United Championship Wrestling on Twitch and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, and follow. Do all the interactions. It all helps every little bit. Nate Nazareth has got Darren Epps up on his shoulders, slams him down. Big stomp to the midsection. Springboard off the middle rope. He's going up to the top. Calling Darren Epps up to his feet. Big forearm to the face of Darren Epps. Once again, this is a last man standing match. No pinfalls, no submissions. You must be knocked unconscious to be eliminated. Darren Epps showing some fight. Big knee to the arm. 10 seconds away from our third entrant in this match. Darren Epps with a big suplex to Nate Nazareth. Nate Nazareth with a kick up, makes his way up to his feet. Both of these men still fighting. Who will be our next entrant? It's Slade. Slade makes his way in. Nate Nazareth with a big forearm to the back of the head of Darren Epps. Nate Nazareth mounting Slade. Big punches to start off the match for Slade. Darren Epps back on his feet, ready for action. Nate Nazareth taking the attack to him now. Big kick to the face. Slade with a chop across the chest. Punching Nate Nazareth. Series of elbows now. Grabbing the head. He's got him against the ropes. Big kick to the side. Darren Epps now grabbing Slade, dropping him down on the back of his neck. Big chop across the chest. Slade throwing Darren Epps over the ropes. Nate Nazareth with a big springboard kick to the face of Slade. 3 seconds away from our next entrant in this match. Who will it be? Nate Nazareth taking the attack to Slade in the middle of the ring. Greg Snyder makes his way in. We've got a big kick from Nate Nazareth to Slade. Greg Snyder and Darren Epps. Darren Epps with a drop kick. Nate Nazareth throwing Slade into the ropes. A big knee to the midsection. Kick across the face. Stomping Slade down to the mat. Greg Snyder has Darren Epps up against the ropes. I just bit my lip. That shit hurted. Wrenching the arm across the ropes. Nate Nazareth, big knee to the midsection of Slade. Dropping him down on the turnbuckle. Slade dazed and confused on his feet. Greg Snyder has Nate Nazareth up. Nate Nazareth with a reversal. Slade focusing now on Darren Epps. 8 seconds away from our next contestant. That is when things will start to get difficult for me. Who will it be? Will it be Shogun Miles Kari or Alistair McCarthy? It's Alistair McCarthy. Greg Snyder and Nate Nazareth, Slade and Darren Epps. Slade changing his mind, taking the fight to Alistair McCarthy. Greg Snyder busts open Nate Nazareth. Darren Epps breaking up the fight between them, dropping Greg Snyder down on his neck. Alistair McCarthy taking the fight to Greg Snyder. Nate Nazareth taking the fight to his long-term rival, Alistair McCarthy. Slade has Darren Epps up. Greg Snyder grabbing Nate Nazareth by the back, grabbing the hair. Big forearm smash across the body. Slade has got Alistair McCarthy. Never mind. Alistair McCarthy with a reversal. Greg Snyder has got Nate Natharis up against the ropes. He's going for a big slam onto the outside of the ring. Darren Epps making his way across the ring. Shogun Miles Kari waiting to make his way in. Slade drops Alistair McCarthy down, looking for a Three Amigos. One more for Alistair McCarthy. A big one. Kick up from Slade. Darren Epps meets him. Shogun Miles Kari stops the interaction between him and Slade. Alistair McCarthy trying to fight back against Slade. Slade's got him by the back of the head. Greg Snyder and Nate Nazareth on the outside going at it. Greg Snyder up on top of the Elimination Chamber pod. Big splash down onto Nate Nazareth. Shogun Miles Kari also climbing. Big splash down onto Darren Epps for him. Nate Nazareth not in a good position. Greg Snyder takes him out. Nate Nazareth has been eliminated. Darren Epps with a big forearm. Alistair McCarthy off the top rope, down on top of Slade. Big kick to the face of Greg Snyder. Big kick to the side as well. Huge kicks from Alistair McCarthy. Darren Epps has got an armbar locked in on Shogun Miles Kari. Miles Kari able to get out of it. Greg Snyder taking the attack to Alistair McCarthy. Slade just feeling the energy of the crowd on the outside. Gets thrown into that Elimination Chamber pod, busting open Darren Epps. Shogun Miles Kari not in a good position with Slade. Big backbreaker from Slade. Greg Snyder has got Alistair McCarthy up. Drops him back down. Big drop kick from Slade. Greg Snyder, end of days. Alistair McCarthy is almost out of here. Greg Snyder changing his mind. Slade taking the attack to him now. Drops him down. Darren Epps with a big attack to Shogun Miles Kari. Alistair McCarthy with a big kick and then a big elbow. Darren Epps dropping him down on his head. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Big kicks. Huge kick from Alistair McCarthy sends Slade falling down. Greg Snyder looking for a suplex. Big punches from Nate Nazareth. Not Nate Nazareth, Alistair McCarthy. Shogun Miles Kari looking for the Canadian Destroyer. No, never mind. He's got him up. Big power bomb. Greg Snyder. Darren Epps able to reverse. Slade is up and he's pissed. Shogun Miles Kari taking the attack to him. Slade with a reversal. Slade's got the arm of Shogun Miles Kari trapped. Big drop kick from Shogun Miles Kari. A huge reversal. Chop across the chest. Shogun Miles Kari sends Slade down. Darren Epps. Alistair McCarthy. Not in a good position. Slade has got Darren Epps. Big chop across the chest for him. Power bomb to Shogun Miles Kari from Greg Snyder. Huge cutter from Slade. Greg Snyder taking the fight to Alistair McCarthy now. Darren Epps not in a good position with Slade. Slade with a chop and then a kick, taking out the legs of Darren Epps. Darren Epps throws him into the ropes. Huge elbow from Slade. Darren Epps making his way to his feet, fired up, ready to go. Shogun not scared of him at all. Alistair McCarthy with a huge end of days to Greg Snyder, sends Greg Snyder down. Slade dropping Shogun down onto his face. Alistair McCarthy with a punch to Slade. He got him up, down onto his shoulders. Alistair McCarthy now bleeding. Shogun Miles Kari's got him up. Into the turnbuckles. Greg Snyder gets thrown out. Huge tip over. Darren Epps has got Slade. Not a good position. Alistair McCarthy with a huge kick to Shogun. He's got Shogun up. Drops him down on his shoulders. Big kick to the, big punch to the gut. Big punch, big uppercut. Greg Snyder not looking good either. Darren Epps is starting to get fired up. Slade throwing him. Alistair McCarthy catches Slade. Throws him onto the outside, over onto the steel. Darren Epps dropping Shogun onto his back. Alistair McCarthy throws Darren Epps around. Alistair McCarthy walking around the ring. Greg Snyder throws out Shogun. Greg Snyder taking the attack to Alistair McCarthy. Alistair McCarthy with a reversal. Slade catching Greg Snyder. Alistair McCarthy's not done with him, though. Darren Epps and Slade going at it. Both of these men in a bad position. It is whoever gets the big move off first with these two. He's got a big submission locked in. Slade tapped out. He's knocked unconscious. He's eliminated. Alistair McCarthy throwing Darren Epps. Big punch to the gut. Shogun Miles Kari makes his way over to Alistair McCarthy. Throws him onto the outside. Greg Snyder meeting Alistair McCarthy. Deciding to go against Shogun Miles Kari instead. Miles Turner, shout out the Pacers. We're going to the finals. Drops him down. Huge cutter onto Greg Snyder from Alistair McCarthy. That was not a good look for Greg Snyder in winning this match. Darren Epps is fired up in the middle of the ring. He makes his way outside where the other three men are. Alistair McCarthy with a big forearm to the face. Greg Snyder catching the leg of Darren Epps. Slams him down. Huge power bomb for Greg Snyder. Alistair McCarthy and Shogun Miles Kari make their way inside the ring. Alistair McCarthy changes his mind. Greg Snyder looking for something big on Darren Epps. He's going to hit it. He's going to succeed. Huge spin around power bomb. Darren Epps has been eliminated from this match. Greg Snyder, Alistair McCarthy, Shogun Miles Kari. Alistair McCarthy takes out Greg Snyder with a big clothesline, climbing up the cage. Greg Snyder trying to follow Alistair McCarthy, missing the attack. Shogun Miles Kari has the accordion rack locked in. He's got the head trapped of Shogun Miles Kari. Miles Kari able to reverse. Big forearm to the back of Alistair McCarthy, and then an elbow to the face, stomping on Greg Snyder. He throws him into the ring. Greg Snyder between the ropes now, all three men inside the ring. Greg Snyder with a big series of attacks on the inside, or Alistair McCarthy with a big series of attacks on the inside. Going up to the middle rope. Double axe handle down onto Shogun Miles Kari. Taking the attack to Greg Snyder now. Going for a big suplex. Drops the knee down onto the shoulder of Greg Snyder. What was that? Big moonsault, bouncing the knees off the top rope. Alistair McCarthy looking for something huge. Big kick to Shogun Miles Kari. Greg Snyder looking to take advantage. Alistair McCarthy taking the attack to him as well. Big submission is locked in. Greg Snyder flips him over. Alistair McCarthy taking the attack to Shogun Miles Kari now. He's got him trapped. Got the back of the head. Elbows from Shogun. He's got him up. Big suplex from Shogun Miles Kari. Greg Snyder and Miles Kari looking at each other. I don't like the way that Greg Snyder's... Oh my, he's got the spin around. Miles Kari's been eliminated. Alistair McCarthy, Greg Snyder. Who's going to take this match? Alistair McCarthy has a chokehold locked in on Greg Snyder in the middle of the ring. This does not look good for Greg Snyder. Throws him around. Greg Snyder unconscious in the middle of the ring. Not knocked out yet, though. Alistair McCarthy, what's he looking for here? Oh my! Iranagi to Greg Snyder, and then a huge elbow to the face. Alistair McCarthy's looking for something big in the corner. Huge kick from Alistair McCarthy. He wins your first ever UCW Fight on Sight briefcase holder, Alistair McCarthy. He's done it. At any time he wants, Alistair McCarthy can now cash in for an opportunity for the UCW Light Heavyweight Championship. It has been an incredible stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We had Harley Hathaway take on Anton Graves, who was able to retain his UCW Fight Night Championship. Alexander Kelly took on Maximus Kang in a one-on-one normal matchup. Brianna Murtaugh beat Dish in a telling one-on-one Extreme Rules match. Bradley Sparks retains his UCW Light Heavyweight Championship against Miles Acid in a one-on-one 10-minute Iron Man match. And your first ever UCW Fights on Sight briefcase holder, Alexander McCarthy took on 5 other men in a last man standing elimination chamber match and walked out with the prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Josh. It's been a great night. My voice hurts. My throat hurts. I'm in for an hour of editing after this. It's been nothing but love, nothing but a good time. We had stream problems, we had internet problems, and we had great matches. UCW United Championship Wrestling. Like, subscribe, follow, comment. I'll see y'all next time.